What's going on, guys? Music's here, and I have to right away apologize for not uploading in the past week. I have been extremely sick with, I've had the sinus infection for about a week now. That's why I literally haven't had any uploads. I haven't gotten any of the Skyrim for Dummies tutorials up. I've pretty much just been playing Back to Karkan, which is going to be the main topic of this, and the next DLC that Battlefield, or that DICE has been quoting about, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, again, I am sorry. Usually I upload 2 to 3 times a week. This time I was just awful. I did lose a couple of subscribers from it. Not a big deal. You know, I mean, if you're not into the content, you're not into the content. That's your choice there. But, so, Back to Karkan. Do I like it? Good question, yes, sir. Yes, I do. I like it very, very much. It's a lot of fun, a lot of action-packed, and it's... for those of you who don't have this limited edition, you can get it for $15 off the marketplace, and it is worth it. It is by far worth it. 4 new maps, 1 new game mode, 3 new vehicles, and 10 new weapons, which are just the funnest things to use. As you can see, I'm actually using one of the new weapons right now. This is the equivalent to the Type 88. It's the QBU 88, I think, is the right, or 95, my bad, Type 95, I apologize. That's the QBU 95, I believe is the right word for it. I do have all the guns for Back to Karkan with the exception of the last one. It's the shotgun. It's the PDW shotgun. I don't remember the name of it. Basically looks like the jackhammer, a Gears of War shotgun. Well, it looks like a Gears of War shotgun, but like the street name, if you will, for that gun is the jackhammer. It's a shotgun. But anyways. So, more about the game. The reason, there is a small thing that I don't like, and it's the confusion of the game modes. Now, here I'm playing Rush, and I like Rush, but I do like Conquest more in Battlefield 3 than I do Rush, and overall I do play Conquest. That's my main game mode. So, when I played Conquest for the first time, I saw there were 3 flags, and I was kind of really disappointed by this. Like, what the fuck? Why are there 3 flags? What the fuck you doing with me, DICE? Because I watched PS3 gameplay, and there was 5 flags. So I was like, I have no clue what's going on, whatever. You know, a couple hours later, I go back on, because I was really ticked off about this. So I go back on, and I go into Strike at Karkan, and I was at Strike at Karkan earlier, when I saw 3 flags. So I went on, and there's 5 flags now on Strike at Karkan, and it's a just normal B2K server. So, this is something really weird. They need to specify this either in the server name or the main game details when you open up the server, because I use the server browser rather than just random game. So, you know, this is confusing. I don't understand it. I don't know why they did it. You know, I don't know why all the maps can't just have the same size. I think it's cool, but they just need to specify. They need to say, like, you know, big map conquest, or like they do on PC, like big team conquest and whatnot. Granted, big team is a little bit different. Big team is like obviously 32v32. Whereas console, it's always 12v12 or 24 per server. So, you know, that's a downside. For those of you who play console and wanted 32v32 or 64-man servers, apparently, I was watching a commentary, and apparently 64-man servers are extremely irritating. I guess there's like a lot of people trying to go through a doorway, and you all just get stuck and start running onto each other. It's this big orgy of horribleness. So I guess they're not that as amazing as they sound. Now this was on Operation Metro that I saw this commentary on, so it definitely was very, you know, clustered up and such. But I think on an open map, I think on really open, wide open maps, I think 32v32 would be really successful in terms of, you know, vehicle amount and just overall infantry amount. I think it would be really cool. I think it would simulate battle, I guess, to the best of its abilities. I don't know how to put that. But, so, back to the topic at hand and future DLC from DICE. Now, I was reading from a reputable source that the next DLC will be, and this is, I quote what it said, the next DLC, I'm not going to quote it because I can't quote it at all, I apologize. Basically what it was saying, that the next DLC is going to take place in one of the largest, deepest cities of US. What does this mean? I don't know. This could mean that the next DLC takes place in New York. This could mean it takes place in San Francisco, LA, I mean the big cities, you know. I'm thinking New York. I do live in New York, so I'm not just kind of saying that, but I mean it's like the heart of a big city of the U.S. So I mean, you know, big city, Big Apple, you know. I guess you can't really say the heart because New York City is not in the middle of New York at all, actually. For those of you who don't know, if you've never looked at a map before. But anyways, so yeah, this could mean a lot of things. San Francisco will be a really cool place to have it as well. I don't really want to see LA. That would be really just too much. I mean, there's a lot of the same type of environments. I myself really love the urban environments. That's why I really love this map pack. Striking Karkan is one of my favorite maps. Sharkey Peninsula, this map that you're seeing here, is also one of my favorite maps. You know, overall, this DLC is awesome, and future DLCs are going to be, oh my god, they're going to be amazing, especially if they keep doing destruction updates. So for this one, they basically, I'm sorry, I'm losing my words right here. Back to Karkan basically runs on Frostbite 2.1. Okay, so they've updated the engine. It's not the original vanilla destruction engine. They've messed with the coding, messed with the building sizes, and you know, data values and all that shit, all that coding. I know I can't read coding. I can't write it either. But they messed with all that, so it's more destructible, and it really definitely is. And I think it's really what a lot of people were expecting Battlefield 3 to be at first. Now, some people were saying that they were really disappointed with Battlefield 3's destruction at first. I personally thought it was just right. I thought it was not too much destruction to where the map is just desolate, but it wasn't enough destruction or it wasn't, you know, it was perfect. It was right in that perfect, you know, margin. And I think a lot of people are kind of up in arms, or were up in arms, I should say, about it. Just, oh, it wasn't, you know, I couldn't level this 7-story building. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. I wanted to do that, blah, blah, blah. All right, buddy. You know, you're not going to do that. The game engine can't handle that, you know. Unless it's a rehearsed destruction mechanic, it's not going to do it. You know, this is small scale to medium sized destruction is what we're going to be seeing. You know, fences breaking and barriers, you know, breaking by each bullet hitting them. That's small scale. Medium scale is, you know, the 2-story, 3-story buildings that are falling and getting huge holes in them, which is awesome. You know, that's a lot of coding, and that's a lot of work on the developers' side to make that happen. So, you know, I have extreme respect for these guys. You know, Call of Duty is a little bit more just run and gun kind of simple coding, you know, really just remaking character models in all honesty. But anyways, so yeah, I'm really excited to see what DICE has in store for us in terms of DLC. They said the next 6 months is going to be filled with DLC, which oh my god, just makes my mind wander so much. I read on a forum, somebody said a New York City map with snow falling, like an ashy like atomic kind of Fallout-esque snow falling, which I was just like, damn, that would honestly be epic, and I was kind of like imagining it, and it would be epic. I think they can make really good use of the different fire escapes and different buildings and such like that you can find in New York. Those of you who haven't been there, you know, it can make for a really, really, really interesting a map, especially, you know, with what we've seen already with the urban maps that they've done. I think we're in for a real big treat. And here I'm mortaring, but I skip myself mortaring. I think I only got like 1 kill just because you know, I didn't want to include that because I'm just kind of sitting there. This game is cut short because I did really awesome in the beginning, but I started to do pretty shitty towards the end, so I did cut it short. But oh boy, I am really excited to see what happens. So let me talk about my next plans for uploading, I should say. So I'm gonna finish up Skyrim for Dummies. That'll be done by probably Thursday or Friday. I have Alchemy, and I think that's it. If I'm missing any, please leave them in the comments. To those of you who, oh, here's the other topic. I'm sorry, I'm being a little forgetful. It is a little bit later. It's like 9 o'clock, and I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because of me being sick, so I'm sorry about that. But if you guys want to do a tournament, and here's what I was thinking. Now, we'd get a couple Microsoft points card. Me and Matt would chip in if you wanted to, and we would host a tournament. And how we would do this is we would get 4 people, whether it's friends or random people, and we would team them up, and we would put either 2 people of our friends who are like really good at Battlefield on your guys' team, and I assume hopefully you guys are good at Battlefield. I'm sure you are. I've played with a couple of you, and you guys are awesome. But you know, we'd have 2 of my guys on your team and 2 of your guys on my team. You know, if you know what I'm saying. So it's like it's all kind of mixed, but it's still, you know, good. And we go in a squad rush lobby, which is, if you don't know, two teams of 4, or just basically 2 squads going for 1 bomb site. I think there's like 30 tickets total on the attacking team. Obviously unlimited for the defending. So we would have that. And basically, whoever like beats us, or we'd have some sort of competition or tournament, we still have to really organize it a little bit more. But the winner would get the winning team would get the Microsoft points. Excuse me. Each person on the team would get Microsoft points. But that's the thing. I don't know how to work that out yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do Microsoft points or like a PayPal thing. But let me know if you guys are interested on that, because anyone can join. There's really no, you know, you don't have to have a 1 KD. You don't have to be. You do. I'm gonna say you have to be over level like 22, just because, you know, I don't. You really don't have anything good until like level 22ish, level 23. You know, I myself am level Colonel. I'm Colonel Service Star 3, I believe. So that's the equivalent of being level 48. My buddy Matt is Colonel, and yeah, so we would love to do a tournament with you guys, because we play with you guys and you guys are awesome, and we are, oh my god, my friends are itching to do a tournament, and we're gonna pwn some YouTube nobs. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that, but yeah, so winning team will get the Microsoft points. You know, spoiler alert, we will not be the winning team. If we win, we won't keep the Microsoft points for ourselves. We will just go on to the next team and see which one, you know, just kind of go through that. We are waiting for Battlefield to get private matches. Once they do, we're going to start up GB for Battlefield. But until then, guys, I'm Musix, and I love you all. I'm sorry again for not uploading, but you guys are awesome. You're supportive. Peace, peace, GG.